Bienvenido a Popinálisis, donde tomo mi introducción normal y la pongo en un traductor así que parece que soy fluido en otro idioma. Hoy vamos a examinar Despacito de Luis Fonsi con Daddy Yankee. ¡Vámonos!
Luis Fonsi.
Luis Alfonso Rodriguez Lopez Cepero is a Puerto Rican singer who is no stranger to the Latin charts. However, he has a couple of hits on the US pop charts, including
Nada es para siempre, amor. Hoy nos toca compartir.
as well as
Yo no me doy por vencido.
Daddy Yankee.
Ramon Luis Ayala Rodriguez is another Puerto Rican singer, mostly focusing on rap and hip-hop, again, all over the Latin charts, with a few on the US charts, including
Ella le gusta la gasolina.
and
Background.
Despacito was released January 13th, 2017. The plan is it is going to be on his 9th studio album. Despacito originally charted the end of January and the beginning of February at number 88. It has since then risen up the charts, and as of the end of May, it is number 1. Having a primarily Spanish song sit at number 1 of the charts reminds me of a certain other primarily Spanish song that made it to number 1 back in the day. Its rise in the charts can partially be credited to the multiple versions that have been released since the song came out. There is a pop version of the song, which is just Luis Fonsi and no Daddy Yankee. There is a salsa version of the song, again with just Luis Fonsi. Major Lazer and Mosca did a remix of it. But the biggest contributor to it would probably be the version that has Justin Bieber on it.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito.
Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee are both contributed as writers, but the big player here is one Erica Ender. Erica Ender is a Panamanian singer-songwriter who has quite the repertoire looking at the Latin charts. However, she has been pretty absent from the US charts. The same goes for the two producers of the song, Andres Torres and Mauricio Renifo. Again, both have some production credits on the Latin charts, but on the US charts they are all absent. Despacito is released by Universal Latin.
Form.
Despacito is a pop song, about 3 3/4 minutes, is in B minor, 4/4 time, and is 89 beats per minute. The song opens up with a Spanish guitar playing by itself. The intro goes on to then include Fonsi, which is then echoed by Daddy Yankee. This eventually takes us to the first verse. And once again, Yankee echoes Fonsi. We then finally get to the first chorus, which is followed by a post-chorus. We then get the second verse, which is just Daddy Yankee. He then goes on to add a pre-chorus to the mix. This then leads to our second chorus. And appropriately, our second post-chorus. Fonsi then gives us a bridge, which is really just a shortened and reduced version of the chorus. We are then given a finale taking Fonsi's post-chorus and combining it with Yankee's pre-chorus. The finale continues, slowly removing elements until we're left with the final outro.
Instruments.
On an initial listening, it sounds like that it could be very instrumentally complex, but there are really only 3 unique instruments.
Spanish guitar.
The Spanish guitar is the most prominent instrument in the song, especially considering that it opens the entire track with an extremely virtuosic line. And if you think I'm going to transcribe that, you're crazy. No, I totally transcribed it.
Fonsi!
Later on in the chorus, the Spanish guitar arpeggiates the chords that are being played, which are B minor, G major, D major, A major. Given the nature of the instrument, the Spanish guitar also has a lot of improvs that are thrown throughout various parts of the song.
Synth.
The synth is just doing the chords on the offbeats. Again, B minor, G major, D major, A major.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote.
The Spanish guitar also does the same thing.
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el...
You know, because we haven't heard enough of the Spanish guitar yet.
Bass.
The bass is the most simplistic instrument. Despite it doing the same chords, it's doing them all in the root position.
Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi voz.
And again, the Spanish guitar does mimic it.
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el...
That Spanish guitar player is greedy, wanting to be in absolutely everything. I imagine he probably looks something like this.
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el...
Vocals.
The vocals in them have a lot of repetition, so I'm only going to point out the ones that are actually unique throughout the song.
Introduction.
The first vocals we get are in the introduction, which Fonsi sings and then Yankee follows suit.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy.
Luis Fonsi's first verse.
After that, we have our verse 1 melody.
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan.
Daddy Yankee's first verse.
Once again, Yankee repeats it, but this one is a bit more simplified.
Ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más.
Chorus.
If you listen to the end of each phrase in the chorus, you get this melodic structure of F sharp going to G, going up to A, going all the way up to C sharp.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo.
Post-chorus.
Similarly, if you do the same thing to the post-chorus, you get this D going up to an F sharp, going down to an E.
Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos.
Daddy Yankee's second verse.
Yankee's verse, on the other hand, is more rhythmically focused. It opens with these stutters at the end of each phrase.
Si te pido un beso, ven dámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo tiempo intentándolo. Mami, estoy dando y dándolo.
This is quickly simplified to just 2 eighth notes at the end of the phrase.
Sabe que tu corazón conmigo te hace bam bam. Sabe que esa beba está buscando de mi bam bam.
Which he then repeats, although makes it a bit more melodically focused.
Me pruebas de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe.
Pre-chorus.
In his pre-chorus, he then keeps that theme of an ending on eighth notes.
Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas con esa destreza, veo que eres malicia con delicadeza.
At an initial glance, it might be very intimidating to analyze a song that's in a different language. So if you ever try to do this thing on your own, my advice for you is to just take it really...
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito,
Shout out to those who understood my intro, by the way.
quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube.